by a unanimous vote. Tim, you've been evicted from Big Brother House.
That one was probably the hardest one for me because I felt the closest of the two that were on the block to Tim. I was gonna cast my vote to evict Kyle, but I would be stupid to go against the house, and the house wanted to vote to evict Tim. So I just went ahead with majority and went to evict Tim as well.
I kind of feel that my path to the final two is starting to get a little foggy, but it's definitely not completely blurred. It's definitely ways that I could get there, continue. I need to learn how to keep the emotion off my face because it's hard for me to contain it, but that's just me. So I just have to learn, like, hey, stay jolly, stay happy. It's still comps to be played. It's still bonds to be made, and maybe people see other people as a bigger threat.
Hey house guests, the power is up for grabs again. Vine, the 5-second video app that swept the millennial nation, is sadly dead. We will be paying tribute to Vine by celebrating our top 5 Vines. You, house guests, this competition is called Top 5 Vines, and here's how it works. You'll be standing with your arm up and a vine attached to your wrist. That vine will have a magnet at the end of it, which is magnetized to the ceiling. If your arm drops at all, the magnet will be pulled from the ceiling and you will be out of this competition. The last house guest to have their vine stay magnetized to the ceiling will be the new head of household. Any questions? Good. Let's play Top 5 Vines.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
5, 4, 3, 2. Top 5 Vines begins now. Good luck, house guests.
Hey guys, I apologize. Oh my gosh, like legit, she has 3 freckles in a row. Did anybody else understand?
Yeah, I do. I
have freckles everywhere. No, I do too, but like you have 3 in a row.
After I wasn't evicted last week, we go into the backyard and the competition is to hang your arm as long as you can, just like the Survivor competitions. Every single time I've seen this on Survivor, I tell myself there's no way I would last more than 10 minutes. I'm holding my arm up. 1 minute in, I feel like I'm about to drop. But I look to my right and left and I see Heather is still in, and there's no way I'm letting Heather drop after me. So I hold on. That's my first goal. I want to beat Heather. And she's talking up a storm. Everyone's getting a little bit frustrated just because it's such a stressful environment.
You don't have an actual injury, like me and Jessica.
I don't think Heather stopped talking since we started this con.
I mean, do you want me to shut up?
No ma'am, talk all you want, baby girl.
I've been wishing for physical comps, for endurance comps. Those are my specialty. And I don't want to be target number 1, but I also don't want people to forget about the fact that I am a big player. And so seeing a physical competition, you had to kick me in the nuts to get me out of it because I was not quitting.
No. Yes.
Shut! Oh my gosh, shut up! Like, legit, that's not even a funny question. Like, legit. Somebody's phone is something. Oh, I'm done.
Heather finally drops, and I'm so thankful. But then it's been about 5 minutes at this time, and I realize that it's actually getting easier. And so I keep on going on. And then out of nowhere, Jessica drops. And so it's down to the 3 guys.
I knew I wasn't gonna do that great, but I at least lasted longer than I thought I would. Well, when Heather went out, she was just like complaining a whole lot about her arm and whatever. And none of these boys are complaining. They're up there killing it, and it's like they should be the ones complaining. In those kind of competitions, it's like the less talking you do, the better, because they're concentrating on everything but what they're talking about. So I knew what those boys needed was for me to just sit there and watch them and not say a word.
we're holding our hands on the ledge, and that's working out pretty well. I can like rest my arm. I do a tippy toe move, so I can like move my hand a little bit. I'm really tall, so that can help. My feet are big, I can tiptoe higher. Julie comes up and tells us that he wants us to guess how much time there's been, and I guess about no more than 15 or 20. And he tells me there's been an hour gone. I cannot believe that, because time seems like it was going so slow, and it ended up being an hour, and I don't even like to stand, let alone hold my hand above my head. I will always be on the floor if there is any time I have to stand. I'll sit on a street before I stand for an hour.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought I was going slow. That was a fast hour.
I felt like I was being very risky in there. I kept twirling around and lifting my shorts up and taking my socks off. I just didn't give a fuck. I knew I had it.
Once our arm got tied at an hour and a half, I was trying to move to the side so I could have a little room, and it was not working, but I was still trying to push through. All of a sudden, I hear a drop, and I'm out. And the second I see that my magnet is gone, I relax my arm, and my entire body falls to the floor almost. I don't know why, and my arm felt like it weighed 200 pounds. It was insane. I've never felt anything like that.
Let my arm go, and I literally fell with it.
That's it. Jamie, you are the new head of household. Congrats.
Oh.
I was like, legit, like, what can I do to help? Legit, what can I do to help?
I'll get the scissors.
Yeah, scissors would be great. You got it?
Really feel all of the blood. I know, I felt all the way back.
I did it. I didn't need this HOH, and it could be a little problematic the fact that I have it, because now it's time to turn on some people. But I seen endurance, and I love endurance, and when it's an endurance you literally have to peel me off because I will not give up.
So in this case, I just wanted to be one of the first people to get to you before madness started.
Yeah, I mean, there was
first of all, you know what we have, so there's no chance that you're going out.
Right.
Second of all, even if we didn't have that, hanging in that competition for almost 2 hours, I'm happy the power's back in my hands. It's time to emerge from the shadow that I've been hiding in. Not necessarily hiding in, that I've been dictating from, but nobody's seen me there. And it's time to take what's mine.
And that's why I say I mutually respect you, because if it was other way around, it was nothing you had to worry about my daughter.
Agreed. I still am not really sure what I want to do. I want to keep Kyle safe, so I need to navigate a route that pisses off the least amount of people.
After Jamie won the HOH, he doesn't want to talk to anybody. He brings me the HOH key and he's like, I did not need this for safety. I did this for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, Jamie, thank you. You're my savior. He likes to be praised for what he does. He likes to drag you along like a little puppy dog and pretend that everything he does is, oh, I do everything I do for you, Kyle. Like, I'm in this game for you. And so I just go with it.
Kyle, only one protecting you in this game. Don't let it come back to bite you in the ass.
Heather is still here. I don't know why. I think it's because she's become the new Kristen, and we want to get other people out and just use her as someone to sit next to, I guess. But I think Jamie this morning he said that she did a good job last night solidifying that her 6th place is her spot. So hopefully she goes home today.
This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. Real quickly, I just want to say, at this point in the game, you are not thinking about a viable path to the end. You're doing it wrong. So this is not personal at all. This is what I feel that I need to do to get myself to the end. First person to take is
The next person safe is Jacob.
Last person safe is
Jessica, Heather. I have nominated the 2 of you for eviction. It's not a personality contest because you probably win that. Big brother, and it's what I get to do.
I thought I was good until this morning. Jamie came up to me, he said, I'm just gonna be super honest with you, I'm putting you and Heather up on the block. You know, I have Kyle in my back pocket. And I just want to keep him there. And I think if he won in the future, he wouldn't put me up. So I'm just letting you know that I'm putting you up. And so I don't think I'm going home because the only people that can vote, of the 3 that can vote, 2 of those are my allies. So I think whoever I'm up against, I'm not going home anyway. But I mean, I would hope to God not.
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Hello, house guests.
Hello.
How's everyone?
Good.
My name's Alan Karnofsky. You may know me best as the winner of Big Brother Columbus Season 4. Thank you. And I invited my myself to be a special guest host for your Week 10 veto competition. Alright, so if you didn't know the story, Australian millionaire Tim Gurner once called out millennials on making poor spending choices that is resulting in them buying fewer houses. The prime culprit, of course, being the delicious and irresistible new fad, avocado toast.
Yes.
And that got me thinking, if millennials are willing to spend outrageous prices for this, why not be one of those making a profit out of it? Generation X wasted tons of money on making Starbucks a multi-billion-dollar company by being suckered into overpriced caffeinated swill. So of course, I expect similar results with my new restaurant, the Millennial Cafe, where the only thing on the menu is the decadent, nutrient-rich avocado toast. And you're going to help me. House guests, the name of this competition is called Avocado Tev.
Iconic.
You guys are the service crew for the grand opening of my new restaurant. I will present everyone with a fact about an evicted house guest from the Big Brother Columbus house. You will need to locate a slice of avocado bearing that house guest's name from within one of the many avocados strewn about the play area behind you. Once you think you have the correct house guest's name, you will return to me and lock in your answer by smashing your avocado on the toast. Once all available pieces of toast are full, I will check everyone's answers. If everyone has locked in and has a correct answer, the person not locked in on a piece of toast will be eliminated from the competition. If any players who locked in an answer has the incorrect name, whoever locked in their incorrect answer first will be out. The house guest left standing after everyone else has been eliminated will be the winner of this week's Golden Power of Veto competition. Are we ready?
Yes.
Your first question. The only evicted house guest to compete in selfie sabotage. Ready? Go. Lance, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
I brought you Tim.
Good.
Jalen, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
I brought you Tim.
Heather, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
I brought you Tim.
Kyle, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
I brought you Tim avocado veto.
And Jamie, what slice of avocado did you bring?
Tim.
The correct answer is Tim. I'm sorry, Jessica, you have been eliminated. Second question. The only evicted house guest to win a head of household competition. Ready? Go. Alright. Kyle, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
I brought you Layla.
Jamie, what slice of avocado did you bring me?
Queen Layla.
Jalen, what slice of avocado did you bring?
I brought you Layla.
And Lance, what slice of avocado did you bring?
Layla.
The correct answer is Layla. I'm sorry, Heather, you have been eliminated. Alright, next question. This house guest cast one eviction vote before being evicted. Ready? Go. which avocado slice did you bring?
I brought you Alex.
Jamie, which slice of avocado did you bring?
The wrong name. I brought Kyle. I knew it was Alex, but I
And Kyle, what slice of avocado did you bring?
I brought Alex.
The correct answer is Alex, so I'm sorry, Jamie, you have been eliminated.
One of the questions was, who has voted once before they were evicted? Clearly, you're gonna assume it's the second person evicted and remember if they were on the block the first time, and of course it's Alex. So Jamie comes back and brings a Kyle avocado. Clearly that's the wrong answer. I haven't been evicted, I voted more than once. And he was definitely throwing. He looked so disappointed, but he was safe with HOH. He did not want more blood on his hands. There was no chance he was gonna win it.
All right, fourth question. The only evicted house guest not to be nominated. Ready, go. All right. Jalen, who did you bring me?
Tori.
And Kyle, who did you bring?
Also Tori.
The correct answer is Tori. I'm sorry, Lance, you have been eliminated.
At the end, it was final two, me and Jalen. We have a love-hate relationship, frenemies.
Final question for the power of veto. The first member of the Scioto tribe to be evicted. Ready? Go.
You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think that was Jalen that got in first. Jalen, who did you bring me?
I don't know if I'm right, but I'll say Tay.
The correct answer is Tay. Congratulations, Jalen. You won the power of veto.
Thank you.
Is it as good as the millennials say?
America, this won't be the last time you see me in the Big Brother Columbus house. I hope to be back one day, and because I think Big Brother Columbus needs a little island in their lives all the time. So I'll be back.
It's just like what? Yes, 100%.
This game is so fast-paced. For those of you guys who are watching at home, this game is so fast-paced. And so you scream at the TV. It's not like normal Big Brother. You don't have like 4 days to think about questions. I got this veto and okay, 10 minutes, I need your decision. It's final 6. This is the end of my game.
It's up to you if you want to. You don't have to talk to anyone. I don't want to blindside you with that. I could want to freak out as well.
And last night I was dead set that like if Jessica goes, that's like such a solid pathway for me at the end. After winning this veto and looking at her and looking at Lance, and I was just so confused at her non-commitment, and that made me not trust her late in the game. But I feel like she would have my back more than Kyle, but I don't want to piss off Jamie because I think Jamie is dumb enough to take me to the end, and Lance is planning on taking me to the end. Heather is planning on taking me to the end. My two iffies are Jessica and Kyle. And this round, I had the option to take either Jessica or Kyle out. Had I used the veto on Heather or Jessica, Kyle would have been on the block and we could have voted Kyle out. If I don't use the veto, we vote Jessica out.
Jessica's in the game. I love to know that if Jessica's out of the game, he definitely wants to go to final 3 with me and you.
I just feel like some force that you'll have Kyle. You'll have Kyle. Then go easily pull me up. I have Heather. I have Heather. See, and when Jalen first won the veto, Jamie was immediately one of the first people to talk to him. So when I finally got a chance to talk to him, he was like, hey, I'm thinking about not using it, and we're gonna vote out Jessica. I was like, what? Yep. Jamie is honestly setting the game up to fall exactly how he wanted to play. He wanted Jessica to be out because he felt like me, Jalen, and Jessica had a strong bond that he wasn't too sure about. So that's taken away from a number for him and taking away my side person. Jalen feels he has Heather, but I don't feel that way. I just feel like that's just cutting like my personal guy in the pocket and keeping his options completely open. Like I feel that he will do something to cut us to ensure that he's sitting next to Kyle and win this game. Jessica would never do that to us.
I don't know. I don't necessarily trust Jessica. The conversation
Okay. Well, I mean, y'all have a vote. If y'all voting like that, just ensure that you and Kyle vote the same way, because I'm gonna tell you I'm not gonna vote her out.
And that's fine.
I'm not voting her
That's
out.
fine. I feel like this is one of those things that's like obviously.
Yeah, that's fine. Y'all, if you and Kyle decide to vote her out, that's fine. I'm not voting her out.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all now.
And that's fine. That's fine.
I honestly was trying to get it in Jalen's mind, like, hey, it would show Jamie's cards if you use the veto on Jessica, and if he doesn't put up Kyle, that would show his relationship with Kyle. But if he puts me up, then you and Jessica still are the votes, and y'all could have voted to keep me. I didn't mind touching the block. At that point, it was time for loyalties to be shown, and if he would have put up me, it would have showed that he, wasn't really with us, and if he would put up Kyle, that would show that he's possibly with us.
This is the veto meeting. Heather and Jessica have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominations. At this time, both nominees may tell me why I should use the power veto on them. Jessica, you may speak first.
Hey guys, it's different being on this side, but as Vivian told me, and Heather, I understand. It's a game. We all signed up to play it. I understand if you use it on me, I understand if you don't. You do you, boo. So, yeah. It's the 5th time on the block. No, I'm just kidding. You guys know my speech. Play your game, I'll play my game. If you want to use it, use it. If not, no harm.
It's getting towards the end of this game, and there's 6 people left, which is insane. And it makes like every decision harder because you care for everybody at this table. And the end of the game is approaching. And so, after consideration, I have chosen not to use the power of veto. I wish you ladies the best of luck, both of you.
Thanks. I would be really shocked if they kept Heather over me. I would be mortified if they kept Heather over me, but that'd be the perfect kind of person to take to the end. But I don't think Lance or Jalen would do me dirty like that, so. I don't understand Heather's gameplay. Every time she's nominated, she says, your game is your game, my game is my game. It's like, then who are you playing with? So, I don't know. I'm just confused at this point, so I don't even know. I don't know.
So I felt like Jalen just made rash decisions and thought, well, he's putting his trust into some of the wrong people instead of the people that was there for him in the very, very, very beginning.
And right now I'm the swing vote, and I have 2 people's games in my hand. You have the side of Jamie and Kyle, and you have the side of Lance and Jessica, and then Heather's by herself, and I am ending someone's journey in this game.
It's week 9 of Big Brother House, and House Guests, I'll be honest, I haven't written anything down. You have tried the competition, we are down to top 6, and we'll see what happens. Because we have some serious contenders, some serious comp threats, some serious social threats, so watch what happens live, because this is Big Brother. Well, we do have to move on to our final 5. So ladies, you do have one last chance to plead your case to the house. We'll start with Heather.
I don't expect anything out of anyone. I literally have loved playing with all of you and getting to know you. I want to keep playing, obviously, who doesn't, but, play your game, I'll play mine. Thanks, guys.
Jessica.
Hey guys, I know you all will do what's best for your game, so if I'm here, I would love it. And if I'm not, then I respect it.
Thank you very much. All right, this week we only have 3 voting. Let's start with
Hi, Kyle.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict between Heather and Jessica.
Well, you haven't talked to me since I used that veto on Tim, so I vote to evict Jessica.
Hello, Jalen.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict between Heather and Jessica.
sadly vote to evict. Oh my god. Jessica.
Thank you. Hi, Lance.
Hey, Julie.
Please get your difference between Heather and Jessica.
I sadly vote to evict Heather.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By a vote of 2 to 1, Jessica, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Congratulations, Jessica, on making it to jury!
Thanks.
Let's get you over to the jury house.
Okay, sounds good. I feel like we're in the cash cab.
We are in the cash cab. You're about to win jury.
Yes.
So, what happened? Was it a shock?
Yes, honestly, it was a shock. I was expecting to still be in that house. Lance is livid right now. I'm super pissed at Jalen. I don't know why I trusted him.
So, you were pretty tight with Jamie in the game.
Yeah.
What?
He told me he was putting me up, but he told me that Heather was supposed to go. So, I guess when he had a shot, he took it, but, because he said that he didn't want to put Kyle up because he felt like he had Kyle in his pocket, and if Kyle wanted a future round, he didn't think Kyle would put him up,
So was Jamie worried that I would put him up?
So, it just depends on the situation I was put in. And so, I was just mad.
Understandably so. What was you had a final 3 deal with Jamie?
With Jamie and Tim. Obviously that didn't work out, but I was hoping to make it at least with Lance. So that didn't work out. So hopefully Lance wins next HOH and fucks shit up, because I knew I trusted I knew I could trust Lance from the start, but I don't know why I trusted Jalen. I played too many games with him where you never trust him. So
did you have a strategy coming in?
My strategy was to just play a game where I just kind of laid low and not really do anything too extravagant to be noticed, I guess. So I just kind of hung with the people that were my closest allies at the beginning, being the out-of-staters. So yeah, just kind of, I don't know if it backfired or I don't know why I'm sitting here and not Heather, but I don't know what happened, to be honest. I'm just gonna go back to playing Survivor games. Yes.
Is this your first Big Brother game?
Well, not first live Big Brother game, but I played a game. Hold on one second.
Sure.
I'm a messer.
Why are you not in the house right now? Why are you not in the house right now?
Because I fucking trusted Jalen Roach. That's why. That's why, bitch.
Double idol on you?
That's why, bitch.
I was watching this morning with Craig. He wants to talk to me, Craig. He's about to be here in 2 minutes.
Okay, good. I need to see his face. Because I fucking trusted Jalen fucking Roach. Goddamn motherfucker. God, never trust a Jalen Roach.